Well, Shelley Conn, who plays DI Vanessa Harmon, is right here. Tough to watch sometimes, but it has really got everyone talking. What do you think it is about this drama in particular that has sparked such a debate? You know, it's got life afterwards.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a controversial subject, obviously, and I think the way it was set up, that it was a sort of, you know, who's lying? Because it could have gone either way, really. And then I think once there was the revelation and we found out who was lying and who was telling the truth, you thought, oh, well, where's this going to go? And I think that's the genius of the writing of Jack and Harry Williams, that it's so unpredictable. They can bring things out that you didn't... I mean, I don't think anybody expected what happened to me to happen.
Absolutely not. I mean,
and I'll have to say, you know, as the show goes on and it's the final episode next week, there are more revelations and you'll be surprised.
More even to come. Yeah. Goodness me, can't wait. It is remarkable, and it has got people talking about, you know, subjects like rape, sexual assault and consent and all of these things. And you're right, at first we weren't sure who to root for.
Yeah.
That was very clever.
Yeah.
And the thing about him is he's so plausible.
Oh, he's the charming psychopath.
Exactly.
He just really is. I mean, he's kind of like a model citizen in every way.
The doctor, the handsome doctor.
And he's so convincing. And I think that's the problem, because he really is obviously not well. I think and they did their research and they did the profiling of people that do this kind of thing. And I think there's that sort of weird sense of entitlement he had. It feels like often that's what he does with some of the women. It's as if you're so lucky. I think with me, it was kind of like, teach me a lesson.
Yeah, but that was the bizarre thing was, your character, who's obviously a police officer, goes to him to say the charges have been dropped. Yeah. And he says, do you want to go for a drink?
Having a drink. When I read that
was like, what?
I just
really went,
whoa,
what is that about?
And I loved this. I mean, this is probably... based on my response to that was probably the reason I took the script. I just loved that I got to look him in the eye, because I made the decision that I was going to believe her all along, but obviously I couldn't play that because, you know, they're obviously the police, they're very well trained and they have to... Things have changed. They do believe the victim now, but obviously they have to be respectful to the accused. But I felt she believes her.
Yeah, very much so.
But the fact that I got to be able to look him in the eye and say, that's not what I do and I don't believe you, I loved that.
No, exactly.
It was empowering.
And you're right, we have got a long way to go. I mean, when you look at statistics about women who actually report rapes and serious sexual assaults, very few of them, sadly, actually ever get to court.
And that's the problem for my character, that all this evidence counts for nothing if the CPS won't take it on as a case. And it's frustrating, the research I did for to work as a police officer in that department. It's a very, very specialised department to work in serious sexual crime, you know. It must be so devastating that you do all that work and you believe in it so much and your reward is so little. So yeah, there is a lot of work still to be done, but I think things have changed. I think for the better, I think.
No, I do. Yeah. We are in a much better place. There's a lot, you know, there's a long way to go. Yeah. I mean, we're even talking about, attitudes. You know, we're talking later about what's been happening in Hollywood.
Absolutely.
Where, I mean, you've worked there, where for years it's almost like accepted.
It's just a given.
Yeah,
it's
the people in power can abuse that power so badly.
Yeah, and as we were saying, you know, that it's the people around, it's the whole environment and the people that are in it that enable that.
Yeah, they do.
And so individuals get to take advantage of it in the most horrific way.
No, it's awful. Yeah. Absolutely awful. We're talking about that with Ross later on.
That'd be interesting.
You were over there in LA.
Yeah.
For a while, is it something you'd like to do again, or do you feel as if you've got that out of your system and now you're...
No, I don't. No, I don't. I feel like the luckiest actress in the world that I get to do both. I mean, for me, London's home.
Yes.
London's home, and I can live anywhere you throw me around the world for a job. That's such a privilege to be able to travel. And I mean, the last job I did, you know, I was filming on the Universal studio lot, and I just remember, you know, you sort of drive up to the gate, you swipe your card, you drive in, you park outside your trailer, and I just went, wow. I am living the dream here. This is incredible, you know. But equally, we've been back in London for about a year now, and I get to do shows like this. Yeah. And it's kind of nice because I've been away for quite a while, really. I've done only a few things in this country for the last 5 or so years, and so it's kind of nice to re-establish, and I'm very happy to be here.